What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on Buy Sell Cars TV. Today we're here at BCA Blackbush again. We're picking up a Renault Clio. I thought I'd do another video on this one, guys. Completely blind purchase as always, but the way I got this car is I bought it for a customer. I've done a bit of buying and selling with him before, and he's recently just come back to the country. He's looking for a little runaround car, so I thought this would be the perfect car to get him. So, bought this online the other day, just picked it up now, so I'm going to give you the usual walk around the car, talk you through the good and bad bits, and then we're going to jump in, go for a drive, and I'm going to talk to you about why I bought this Renault Clio. Right, let's get into the bodywork of this car. In consideration of it being a 2008 car, it does look really, really nice, to be honest. I think bodywork-wise, there's nothing which stands out at the ordinary at the moment. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because when you're buying these cars online, there are some things you might not see in the photos that you do pick up on when you are seeing it in real life. For example, I don't know, you can see there's a little bit of, is my T cut out or is it a bit of dirt? I'm not too sure. Anyway, I'll have a look at that when I get back. But overall, for an 08 car, pretty good condition. Little car parking dinks over here. That, very, very common. Even on a new car, you find that when you're taking the car to your local Tesco's or wherever you may go. Car park dinks is really, really common. But I think overall, really, for an 08 car, I'm very, very pleased about this. Paintwork wise, you can see some slight different shades potentially to the bodywork, but again, as expected on a car of this age, I think it's done about 90 or 1,000 miles as well, so I'm really pleased with this purchase so far. Let's go check out the interior of the car. So as we go into the interior, as you can see, condition wise, it looks pretty good if I'm honest. Little bit of a staining over there on the seats. That's nothing which a valet can't fix, as I'm sure you guys have heard me say a million times by now, but it's very, very true. Condition wise, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it just needs a good old clean, to be honest. Let's check out the back. Yeah, back seats are very, very nice as well. Even valeting wise, it's very, very minimal what it really needs. A little bit of wearing over here. Maybe it was a bit of a smoker. Not too sure, to be honest. I haven't really seen that before. Nothing important anyway. The center dash, everything looks nice, nice and fresh. There's no wear really. So I think overall, interior wise, thumbs up. So how are my first impressions of this Renault Clio? I'm quite happy, to be honest. You know, bodywork wise, it's pretty good. There are the odd few little marks as expected, but you know, 2008 car, I think it's pretty good. Interior wise as well, very, very clean. Just could do with a little bit of a valet. So overall, I'm really, really pleased. I would do the first startup as always, guys, but the car was actually picked up and driven to me, so there's no point in me doing it. I've actually driven the car about 50 yards down the road before making this video, so I know the car starts and runs fine at the moment, so no need to go through that. But what I will do is I'm going to set the cameras up and we're going to get this Clio taken back home, and I'll give you my first impressions on what it's like to drive, you know, picking these cars up from auctions. You don't know what may or may not be wrong with them, so I'll give you my first impressions. And on another note, I haven't bought one of these Clios before, so it's something new for me as well. So let's get the camera set up and we're going to carry on discussing this on the way back. So I'll see you shortly, guys. Right, let's get into the video. My first impressions, car seems to be driving lovely. Just going through all the gears, very, very nice. So initial impressions on driving this car, it drives lovely. So, as I touched on earlier, you know, what made me sort of buy this car, because it's not something, you know, I usually buy. Not saying I've got anything against these cars, it's just, I've always been particular about certain cars I buy and don't buy. And just, you know, you just stick to what you know. Do you know what I mean? You stick to what you know. But when a good deal comes along, sometimes you have to just go out your comfort zone. I've got another video which will be coming out soon as well, of a car that I didn't intend on buying. However, spontaneously on the moment I bought it. It's something I would never buy. However, it comes down to the price you pay, guys. So, like I say, the reason I bought this car is a customer of mine who I've dealt with before. He's come back to the country, he's looking for a little runaround, and he's happy with the service he's received before. So it's always nice having a customer come back and wanting to purchase another car from you. So I was looking through the auction catalogue the other day online, and I was filtering through a lot of cars, and I saw this Clio. And I thought, value for money, it's quite a good car because, you know, mileage-wise, it's only done 73,000. The equivalent Polos or Ford Fiestas, they're going to command more of a premium. So I thought, value for money is quite a good car. So I looked into it, messaged the customer. I said, what do you think of this? He goes, he's happy with that type of car. So I bought it into stock and I've just picked it up now. So that's what prompted me to buy the car. And at the same time, whilst I was looking at a car for him, he mentioned that it may be passed on to his little sister who's looking to drive shortly. So I had to take that into account, you know. I did have a Golf in stock, but it was a 1.6, might not be suitable for his little sister when she turns 17 due to insurance. I think for a Renault Clio 1.2, insurance-wise might be a little bit better on that front as well. So overall, I thought it was a good buy for the pair of them. So what am I going to need getting done to this car to get it ready for sale? Well, like I say, it's fantastic that it drives well, so that does save me a bit of cash, because it doesn't seem that there's any mechanical issues with this car as we speak. I might be wrong, let's see what happens, but you know, I did think an engine management light was on in one of the photos, but again, sometimes they do take photos very, very quickly from when they turn the engine on, and an engine management light does take a couple of seconds sometimes to turn off. So on that front, you know, it worked out well for me because I anticipated an engine management light might be on, and again, other people would have thought the same, and that would have been reflected in the price that they're willing to bid. So, like I say, mechanically, don't think I need to spend any cash at the moment, but what I will be getting done is the car will be getting booked in for a service. So that's the first thing that will need to be getting done to this car. MOT wise, it's actually recently had one, so it doesn't need a fresh MOT because it was done, I think, about a month or two ago. But I will still get the car checked over as just a health check, something which I always do when I'm getting a car ready for sale. So it's important to do that because it just puts your mind at rest, knowing that, you know, a thorough job's been done and the customer is going to be getting a good car. And when you do things like that, you get repeat business. You know, this is a prime example. The customer's been happy with the car that he's had in the past, so he's looking to buy another one now when he's returned back to the country. So, you know, like I say, building relationships as well is very, very important, but, you know, that's a separate topic. The other thing which I'll be getting done is getting it valeted. So it's not majorly dirty, but, you know, it's always important, especially with COVID and everything as well. Getting the car clean, getting it properly valeted, you know, just making sure it's looking nice and fresh for the customer. Again, it doesn't cost a lot of money, but it just makes a bit of a difference. And even in this instance where I know I may have a customer lined up for the car already, I'm still going to get the car valeted because it's about getting the car to a certain level before you present it to someone. Even if I know the customer's going to buy the car, I want them to feel that they are getting a very good car. You know, so by saving 40, 50 quid and giving someone a dirty car, that's not what I would want to do, and I wouldn't recommend that. But other than that, guys, there's not actually a lot that needs doing to this car. You know, I thought I'd make a video about this car just because there's something different, something that I haven't really bought into stock before, and the story behind it. But at the same time, it's a good car for me. You know, there might not be a lot of things to talk about on this car, but for me, that's a good thing because it means not a lot of things need doing, which means that your profit margin is going to be higher. So overall, I'm really happy about this car. It's a big, big thumbs up for me. Bodywork, interior, and mechanically, all seems very well at the moment. So I'm going to end this video here. Just comment down below. Let me know if there's anything you want me to do and things that you might want to see on the videos that I'm not doing. So comment down below. Don't be shy. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll do my best to facilitate these things into future videos. So on that note, guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching, as always. I'm going to see you on the next one. Take care, guys.